Hey guys, I am IzDaisho, back with some more Hearthstone. Playing against Valera here. And, alright, we are on the draw. Oh, saucy. We actually have two 2-drops, which is very rare. But anyway, less because I want to be on the draw, and more because I'm just terrified of losing to Valeras when they start off with a Defias Ringleader off the coin on turn 1. Into a real 2-drop, and then they have 3 things on the board before I even commit my first. They can keep trading off and then making favorable trades for them. You know, it's just a terrible, terrible situation to be in. Anyway, I think I'm going to lead off with the Fairy Dragon. Not really for much reason. Guess he can't kill it with an Eviscerate? I don't really know. There's not much value in playing this one over this one or this one over this one because they're just 2-drops, 3/2s with this one has a minor ability in that it can't be targeted, and this one has a minor ability in that you can instead choose to give a creature +1/+1. Give your creatures +1/+1. So, 2 options. I can replace my Fairy Dragon. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Or I can just attack him and then leave this thing alive. It just never works out when you do that. Additionally, I could give my guys +1/+1 and then attack, but then he just finishes me off. Yeah, I think I'm just going to... What would I rather have in my hand? Wrath or Power of the Wild, I guess is the question. Probably Wrath. So make a 3/2 and then pass turn. It was a minor play, but the beginning of the game is the most important part, and if you're gonna think and try and find the perfect play, if you're not gonna do it at the beginning of the game, then you're gonna be in a lot worse shape. I mean, sure that there are some situations in the mid to late game where you have the option of playing some combination of 5 cards, 2, 3, 1, and that can sometimes get a little bit scary or daunting, but oh, okay, that's pretty good for him. I was about to say that play seemed awful, but yeah, he's going to get his value out of the Deadly Poison for sure. Unless I draw on a 6 Swampoos off the top. But still, I mean, he got a 1-for-1 off of it, so it was pretty good for him, I suppose. And I had to mess up my mana for this turn, so then again, I don't really have any 4s or 5s in hand. All I have is 2 swipes, which I'm not really going to be that upset about. Though I have to say, this is definitely still a pretty reasonable game for me to win. Like, there are situations that could make it bad for me. Ugh, that is just not what I want to see. Okay, that's a little better. So, plays. Could Wrath Shapeshift, draw a card and attack into that and then trade? Could just... Yeah, that's better. It's better than just wrathing and killing that. I think that's really my only play.
The pleasure is mine.
Like, I could... No, I can't play the Acolyte of Pain. Playing this is not very good. Yep, that's going to be the best play. Obviously, we're going to do that first and see if anything of relevance happens, but when I determine that nothing has, then I'll do this. The problem with this kind of situation is that while I'm a little bit up on cards, he's going to be up on board because he's going to be able to play something this turn. Though the good part is that I do have 2 swipes and a potential charger. Oh, that does not, neither of those do anything against this guy. Ooh, that's a good draw. Obviously going to play this guy in defense mode. I mean, he can attack into it and then do that. I could then make a dagger and attack into it. So I hit him for 4. Hopefully he plays something so I can swipe for some value here. Oh, what's the point in that? Is he not going to attack me with... Okay, he's not going to attack me with that. Interesting. Interesting indeed. He's taking a lot of damage from that line of play. He takes 8 extra damage, but gets to keep his Tiger. Oh, that's pretty good. Especially if he's gotten a... Oh, that's very good. River Crocolisk, sure. Alright, this is... Oh, still stealthy. Interesting. Okay, well... In that case, we have a pretty clear play of just killing that, so I can keep my Taunter around, as well as playing a little bit of a card advantage engine here. This guy has just been stealthed for a while.
Give me a quest.
It's probably not going to be a big deal. Okay, there you go. That's pretty good for him. And he's attacking me, finally. And me again. Alright, so the best way to handle this situation, I believe, is swipe that to deal 1 damage to that, attack that, and then shapeshift into that. But first, I'm going to do this, so that because that's my line of play. If I draw something better, then I can do it. So, this might be a little bit better. I'm not really sure. I could do another swipe, take him down to 9. I think that's what I want to do here. Got a 1-for-1 off both of those swipes, sort of, because I got to kill the questing adventurer. Oh, that's really good for him. Okay. We're not just going to be able to steal this one. I was hoping I would just be able to Starfire into Starfire, but at the same time, we're still probably okay here. Kodo, not exactly perfect here. So I think I'm just going to play Acolyte of Pain. Ugh, I screwed that up. I should have played Starfire first in case I drew a better 3-drop. Definitely a mistake, but didn't end up coming into play. And, I mean, just, I can keep killing his creatures. Well, that's pretty good for him. Oh, actually, never mind. I have Stampede and Kodo, so normally that would be very good for him. And he's just going to attack me with the blade. Makes sense. Iron Bark Protector. Sure. We can get behind that. So, something... we'll do this. Try and kill him next turn, basically. So we've got 5-6 power on board, plus a Starfire. So there's very reasonable chance that I can just kill him next turn.
You gotta be kidding me!
That's not going to do anything. And he's got nothing else. So managed to pull that one out, and there's our second Swamp Ooze. So definitely the Swamp Ooze helped. Anyway, that's the game. I guess I could have won. No, I couldn't have. Yeah, I couldn't have won if that turn. I still would have won the game, probably. I was pretty far ahead, especially if I Starfired that. But, I mean, I just had so much removal that game that he had no idea what to do with himself. This deck has an absurd amount of removal. I did not even realize that. And the best part is that a lot of the removal can go to his face, too, so I could just start killing him that way. And, I don't know. This is definitely looking good. Definitely looking good. Blah, 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 blah. Waiting for an opponent. There we go. And Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Swipe seems pretty good in this matchup. Alright, so I have a lot of 3-drops, which is probably pretty good. I'll keep 2 of them, because I'm on the draw, so I can play something on turn 2 and 3. One of them on 2, one of them on 3, and then another thing on 4, and all these things help in terms of getting back card advantage, or this is card advantage, and then this is just board position. Both of these 2 cards should help with that. So this, and he didn't play anything on 1, very good for me. Yeah, this is definitely going well so far.
Ready for action.
Oh my god, this is going so well. That card is so bad, man. So instead of coining here, I could just Wild Growth, but I think I want to get on the board here, and we'll go with this guy. He does not have a good way to deal with this on board. He's got to play like a Shadow Bolt or something like that to actually kill it and have it be relevant. There we go. But the fact that I was able to trade my 3-drop for my bad 3-drop for his better 3-drop is really good for me. And all I had to do in the process was take 1 damage. I could have played the Acolyted Pain to try and get an early card advantage, but I think I'd rather take board position in this kind of spot. Yeah. Yeah, I think this plays a lot better.
Pay attention, class.
That's pretty good. Soulfire. Whoa. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa. Alright. Let's see you. So, what do I do? What do I do? Doesn't look like I'm killing that this turn, so probably that into this.
For the king.
With an attack there. It's not great for me. I was trying to figure out a way that if I could, like, I guess I could have swept that. I don't know, that's not that good. No, he's gonna Mortal Coil it, man. I guess he got a Mortal Coil. Hopefully he plays, I don't know. Actually, I don't want him to play a Blood Imp. Actually, playing a Blood Imp would be pretty good for me. Because I can still kill this one, and then I get the 2-for-1 off the swipe, so that's nice. He still has a 1-2, but very good for me to get that 2-for-1. Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, as I was saying, swipe pretty good against Blood Imp. Oh no. Not Defender of Argus. Anything but that. Okay. I think I might just kill the Defender this turn, actually. Yeah, that seems good. Defender is really powerful, but at the same time, it is just a 4/3, so it died to my 2-mana removal spell. It did hit me for 8, but still worth it. Well worth it. I'm a little behind on life here, which is not ideal against a Warlock, especially getting into the late game when they can just start drawing cards. Life Tap is a powerful ability, but at the same time, I'm doing okay here. Well, that was a really good turn for him. Very, very good turn. Trying to figure out my best play. I think I found it. I was thinking of doing something like Starfiring the Dark Iron Dwarf, but this is just far better. I mean, there are things that he could have to make it annoying, but he's probably going to get Starfired next turn. Unless gets Shattered. Oh, yes. That is so good for me. I can imagine him taking off the Divine Shield here. But at the same time, not something that needs to happen. Alright, Chillwind Yeti.
Justice shall prevail.
I'll play a Swamp Ooze rather than Wild Growth. I'm at 8, so ramping me to 10 next turn is probably not going to matter because there's a good chance that I just play Tiger or Yeti. So I may as well wait until I get to 10 and get the draw off of that. My opponent's playing a lot of good cards, man. And he's drawing a lot. Alright, so yeah, I got my 3-for-1 off the thing. Alright, so I think I lied, and I'm missing the mana decently. But this is still the best play. Then again, if I didn't have the Ooze out, then I wouldn't have been able to kill that, so yeah, I mean, I have to play the Yeti instead of the Tiger, but it's still an okay turn. He's got 5 cards in hand somehow. Even though he got that 3-for-1 off the Sunwalker. I know he played Azure Drake, which drew a card, and he life tapped the past 2 turns, so that's why he's got that card advantage, but, or, like, that's why he's even, instead of being way behind. Still a little bit weird to see. So strange that he would play the Farseer before drawing. Yeah, that's really good for him right here. Really sad that I didn't get to play the Tiger there. Well, we'll start off by Wild Growthing here to draw a card, hopefully giving us a way to deal with this Venture Co. Well, we're going to draw another card here. No, nothing. Alright, looks like we're taking some damage. No, I mean, we're going to take one hit from that guy regardless, so I think I'd rather just kill that. Play a Tiger, Scarlet Crusader. Yeah, so we're taking one hit from this if we shapeshift and attack into it. But this way, we're not trading until my next turn. And, like, he could eat this, but then I can trade the Divine Shield. That could be bad. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is much better for me. I'm going to go down to 10 here, but I'm going to be able... like, he had to play a 9-cost Lord of the Arena because of this thing, so that really sucked for him. I can't imagine him killing my Yeti. That would just make no sense here. I'm already down to 17. The best way he's going to have to win this one is to just take care of me. Just kill me. So, yeah, there you go. I'm going to be able to oh, what is that? Soulfire. That's bad. Now I really need to draw something. Well, that'll do. Unfortunately, that thing is in my way. Or it's annoying in that it has 7 power, but hopefully the 8/8 will do some work here. I mean, he could have like a Siphon Soul. That would be a sick play for him. It looks like. No, just Drain Life. So he's just gonna do that and then trade, and then play a guy or something like that. This seems okay for me. It's obviously not ideal since he's been drawing cards, and he's starting to get back in the game. And I'm also down very low on life. So booze. I'm gonna keep Kodo in hand. Yeah, but I just gotta kill that creature. Attack him for 1 damage, down to 22 life. Ugh. This is the kind of spot where when your 3-drop is just a card advantage engine instead of an actual creature, it's kind of iffy. How many cards does he even have left in his deck? Just 6, but that's going to be pretty good. Oh, Kodo's going to take care of that guy. Come on, removal spell. There we go. That is perfect. Make sure we get rid of the Divine Shield first. And then 5 damage to a minion. And I got to draw this Druid of the Claw. Thank you. So I don't... yeah, I actually have lethal next turn. Yeti does nothing.
Glory to the Sindori.
Nothing. And nothing. Wow, that was just an intense game. I'll play this in charge. Got the extra damage there. Well played, sir. Well played. Alright, that was a really good game. My opponent played that one really well, and even though I had a really great Sunwalker at the beginning, it could have just gone completely differently if he had drawn that Blood Knight way earlier. But we're 5-0 right now, and no signs of this deck losing. I mean, it's got a really nice curve. I mean, just look at this mana curve. This is kind of what you want. You want a lot of 2s, good amount of 3s, and then there's just a ton of removal at the top of the curve, as well as like good finishers. I haven't even drawn Sylvana's Windrunner yet in my 5 games that I played with this deck. I actually just, when I was looking through the deck list, just saw that it was still in the deck and forgot. Completely forgotten about it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back with another one tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.